Hello everyone, we are back with part 2, but this is a continuation of the weather. So the first way to begin off your creative writing, as we discussed, was weather, and we focused on different ways we could use sunny. After the weather class follows the action. Action is whatever the character in your writing is doing, and that follows with the most important part. That's called emotions and expressions. So today we will only do one emotion, and that's called happy. Happy and excited are synonyms. These are the two things that you feel when you're very happy. So emotions are what you're feeling. So happy and excited are your emotions, and expressions are how you show those emotions. For example, you remember that famous poem, right? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So, happy is the feeling. And how are you showing me that you're happy? By clapping your hands. Whenever we use an emotion in creative writing, kids, always use an expression. This helps the reader to imagine the action in their mind and to imagine how your character is feeling. Now, of course, happy is a very basic word, so no, I don't want us to use that. These are the synonyms I've given you for happy. Of course, you are not going to be lazy and fall in love only with one word. You will practice and you will get used to the 6 words that are given here. Happy could also be written as delighted, elated, joyful, jocund, gleeful, exhilarated. Do not get scared with big words. You can break them up. X, hill, tid. Yes, you have to become friends with the correct spelling, otherwise it does not make sense. And excited means enthusiastic or thrilled. There are far lesser words to express excited than happy. Now, of course, do not panic with the big word. Break it. Enthusiastic. Now, whenever your character is happy, you can choose one word to talk about happy and then express it. Now, how we'll express it, I'm going to show you different ways. So for that, again, I have animated videos to keep your attention intact. Oh my God, look at these kids. They all are happy. So they could be delighted, they could be gleeful, they could be jocund, they could be exhilarated. How can you make out that they are happy? By their expressions. Now, let's take this boy for example. He's so happy. So over here, I can see that he's jumping. Okay, so he's jumping, jump. He is also smiling. And what I can't see over here, because he's smiling and showing us all his teeth, is you even shout with happiness. These are 3 ways in which you can express how happy you are feeling about something. Class, another word for jump is also leap. So instead of jump, I can focus on leap. So here I can see that this boy, he is jumping with happiness, because I can't say jumping with happy, that's wrong English. So I can say that he leaps with joy. Joy means happiness, that's easy. Or I can say leaps with glee, that's happiness, or leaps with merriment. 3 options for jumping with joy. Okay, I'll come to smile in the end. The next one would be to shout in happiness. When you hear something and go like yay or hooray, that's called to shout in happiness. So we say squealed in delight. Okay, for example, let's give him a name. When Alex heard that schools were closed and examinations were cancelled, he was exhilarated. He leaped with joy and squealed in delight. So wow, you have the emotion and expression. Now class, smile we did in your weather starters, that's called grin. Past tense would become grinned. Now a better way to write grin would be grinned from year to year. To grin is smile, but grin from year to year is a big smile, and I'm going to show you a picture of that. How do you grin from year to year? Okay, So let's get to that. Another image. Those of y'all who watched or the cartoon of Alice in the Wonderland, or heard her story, we have this character in the story. It's called a Cheshire Cat. Look at it. This cat smile. It's from year to year, from this part till here. And if you see, it's showing us its teeth, row of teeth. So now over here, we make a simile from this. Grinned like a Cheshire. Yes, the pronunciation is different. The spelling is different. Become friends with the spelling. Cat. Now he's showing us his teeth. So instead of showing, I can say flashing a row of glistening or gleaming or dazzling or beaming, because it means shiny teeth which were as white as milk. So this is the second way I can talk about smiling. Like when Adam saw that he had scored full marks in his math test, he grinned like a Cheshire cat, flashing a row of glistening teeth which were as white as milk. I can also use the first one. Grinned from year to year, flashing a row of glistening teeth which were as white as milk, snow pearls, up to you. So there are two different ways of talking about how you're expressing your happiness. One is when you jump with happiness. So you have leaped with joy. Let's go back to that page. Here. Let's take a better view of these expressions. Okay. So one is to leap. Jump or leap with happiness is leaped with joy or glee or merriment. To shout with happiness is squealed in delight. Smile, we have two options. Grin from year to year, or grinned like a Cheshire cat. Flashing is showing a row of glistening teeth which were as white as milk or pearls. So whenever I'm going to use a better word for happy, I will pair it with any one happy expression or any one happy line. Similarly, class, we also have another emotion covering these two. Can you see what these two are doing? Yes, they're dancing. So sometimes we are so delighted that we even dance. So for that, we can use the phrase broke into a dance or broke into a jig. Yes, it means to start dancing, hearing something, and of course they're smiling as well. Now we even cover excited over here. We did two words for excited, okay? One was enthusiastic and second was thrilled. There are ways to express how you feel when you're excited as well. Again, this boy is very helpful to us. Jumping part. You know, when you're so excited about something happening, you keep jumping up and down like a kangaroo. So I can even express it better. I can say that Alex was leaping up and down like a kangaroo when he heard the news. So let's go through your excited phrases as well. One would be thrilled to bits. That means you're extremely happy and excited. Okay. Excited jump line is leaped or jumped up and down like a kangaroo, like that boy. Buzzing with excitement. It's to feel excited. So I can say that I was buzzing with excitement when the results were being announced. Okay, or waves of enthusiasm rolled over me. Waves of enthusiasm rolled over me as I walked towards the stage to accept my trophy. So these are different ways in which I can express how my character is feeling excited. And kids, when I combine these expressions, I will get a fabulous write-up. But you have to remember, emotions and expressions are best friends. The minute you use an emotion, you have to use an expression. They will really help you to improve your creative writing. Again, class, you will have a PDF version where you will take this down in your book after you've written the weather starters, exactly the way they are, up to your wish. It's up to you how you take it down, but you will take this down. And now comes the usage. Usage means how can I use my weather and one emotion just to write a creative writing. So this is what I'm showing you over here. So, as you can see in the picture, I've created something looking at the picture. There's a girl here. She's seeing a gift and she's obviously feeling happy and excited. So I'm going to use emotions. She opens it and then she has a smile on her face the minute she's opened it. That means she's definitely seen something that she really likes a lot. So let's read this paragraph. Okay, I've combined my first point is the weather. Okay, so let's go. Tina awoke means woke up to the sonorous is melodious bird song that hung in the air. This line is a way to say that the birds were chirping. The enormous fireball was grinning down on her, that's the sun shining simile, through the open window. That means her bed must have been near the window, and that's how she's talking about. She heard the sound of the birds and the sun's rays on her, and she woke up. As she sat up, she was gleeful means happy to see a box, which was as purple as grapes. That's a purple simile as it is in the picture. On her fluffy means soft bed. I did fluffy from my weather starters for the clouds. It had a splendid, lovely golden bow around it. I'm describing the bow over here. It next. Tina was exhilarated is happy. She leaped up and down like a kangaroo, that's excited line, and was buzzing with enthusiasm. Buzzing with enthusiasm means she was feeling really excited. So look, I have used an emotion and then I have used an expression so that I can actually emotion and then expression, so I can actually imagine it in my mind. As soon as she opened the gift, she squealed in delight, shouted with happiness, and grinned like a Cheshire cat, flashing a row of snow white teeth. Instead of writing flashing a row of teeth which were as white as snow, I've written snow white teeth. That's your smiled line simile. She was jocund as happy to receive a doll. So look how I combine my weather and my one emotion or expression to describe one episode. Now this is going to be up in the PDF form, kids, and you are going to copy this, the whole thing, the expressions and this paragraph in your book, and then I would want you to make a dictionary. How do you make a dictionary? The bracket word and new word, it's really easy. Do not the dictionary class really helps you to separate your words, so here I've taken just a picture for you to understand. These are your words, and here dictionary. As you can see, they've written bracket word and new word. So what happens is, like, Tina awoke and bracket is woke up. So I'm going to put my bracket word woke up, I'll put a dash and I'll write awoke. The next is sonorous bird song that hung in the air means birds chirping line. So I'm going to write birds chirping line. I'll put a dash and I'm going to say sonorous bird song hung in the air. This is how you make a dictionary class. The dictionary helps you to separate the new and the fancy terms from the regular terms. Okay, then again, enormous fireball was grinning down on her is sun shining line. So you'll copy sun shining line, put a dash or hyphen, and then copy enormous fireball was grinning down on her. This is how you make a dictionary. The dictionary is important, class, because I told you it will help you to subconsciously register all these new styles of writing in your mind. After you are done with making the dictionary, you will click to the next and the last video that will explain you your homework assignment. Okay, so I hope you copy this down, make the dictionary, and click on the next video for your homework assignment, which is going to be really easy. Goodbye, kids. I hope you enjoyed the second part, and I will see you again soon. Please stay indoors and stay